Good morning. Today on Customer States What? We have a 2014 Toyota Sienna with 92,000 miles on it. We're going to be doing some strut replacements. Let's get into it. A little trick to get wiper arms off if they don't just come off. Push down right here. And that's all. Come on, there we go. Another one.
That's why I finally said.
Another one.
What?
Cowl's out.
I must have pissed off.
Gotta do that. So now we got the cowl out. And we can see it's full of crap. But we also got to take out the wiper transmission to gain access to the top of the strut hardware over here. But on the passenger side, as you can see, we got the hardware right there. So let's get that wiper transmission out of there.
Burn out.
Get on there.
Right there.
Always be careful, guys, when you work around the windshield. You don't want to have a bad day and crack that windshield. Let's see. There we go. And it's out. So now the cowl is cleaned up. Now we can continue in removal of the strut assembly. Here we at the driver's side strut. We're going to need a 22 millimeter on this side, 22 millimeter on that side. Both of these bolts have to come out. There's a 12 millimeter holding the brake line in and the ABS sensor. We also have a 19 millimeter right here holding in the sway bar end link. All that has to be removed in order to remove the strut. And we also have to take it up top, or actually take it back down, to get the top hardware of the strut. Let's get all that hardware out. Okay guys, so very important tip, giggity. I always put a bungee cord or a tow strap or something to hold the rotor and whole knuckle in place straight like this, because if you let it flop over, there's a great possibility you could ruin one of the CV joints because you're also pulling the axle. So yeah, try and keep this as straight and as level as possible. So that way you don't open up a can of worms and you don't have a bad day. So we got everything off of the strut. So now all we have to do is just remove the top hardware and this guy's out. So let's get into it. And now with one hand on the spring, so I can play catch with it while it falls out. Okay, hold the strut up. And then you remove it. So we have the old ones out. And we got the new ones right there, ready to go. Duralast. Alright, new struts are all in. Wheels are back on. Car is back down on the ground. Now we're just going to clean the windshield edge, install the cowl and the wiper blades. Then we got to perform a four-wheel alignment. Because whenever you mess with the suspension, especially when you replace major components like that, you always do an alignment. Alright guys, thank you. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for further content.